Today, I'm going to be showing you top 5 most unique builds in Minecraft. These builds are really cool and I think you should build them in your Minecraft world. So let's just get right into the video. Alright guys, so on idea number 1, we got actually a nature house here. Now this actually may not come across a lot in Minecraft worlds, but basically I used moss and mineral, I used some stone brick and some trimmed spruce log. Now as you can see, this is very nature and I think it's really cool. And also, it kind of gives that, greenhouse vibe. Now, obviously, you can put whatever you want in here. And you can grow these moss trees on top of it, as you guys can see. I'm also going to be diving into the details, so that's why these ideas will be pretty long. However, I recommend going for a bit of a leafy vibe. With maybe, literally, all I did, by the way, I didn't even place all this. I just spammed bone meal. So you can just do that. Look, I just made another tree on accident. That's my bad. And this tree I did not grow, I made it myself. So yeah, I put some firefly trees or some mini lake with moss growing. I think moss is a really cool block and a big detail when you make it in your houses, especially houses like this that are just meant to give a cozy vibe. But now, I think that's enough waffling. This is really cool. Waffling, let's hop into idea number 2. Guys, number 2 is honestly one of my most favorite builds in this Minecraft world. Obviously, it's not finished. Don't ask what that is. However, this, I didn't not even build myself. Yes, this is actually one of the first builds that I've ever shown on camera that I've not built myself. And basically, this is a windmill. My friend built it. And obviously, there's nothing. It's like, you can make this your survival base, by the way. Like, nothing's stopping you from just simply putting a bed up here, putting a crafting table, and making this your house. And I also put a big farm around it. It looks really cool. It really gives that Dutch vibe. Kind of, like in Netherlands where they have a ton of windmills. Kind of gives that vibe. But also gives that medieval vibe-ish. They also have like a big-ass windmill here. Obviously, it's not moving because we're not that good at building, okay? We got hay bales, obviously, in the roof area here. Look, I'll show. So I'm going to have to place that back now. But this is probably one of my most best builds in my world, and I really recommend building it. It took my friend like 5 minutes to build this, if I'm being honest. And obviously, I added an extra detail, putting cobblestone with stone slabs. At the bottom, there's a lot of detail also. Use gradients, if you don't know what that is. Basically, where you use multiple blocks, and it looks really cool. Obviously, we got the stair on the door also. But now, if you like this idea, you're gonna love what we have ahead. But now, it's time to go to idea number 3. Now guys, idea number 3, I'm actually only built 2. However, you can build yourself a market. Now, you can build this, I need to build way more of these, but I only built 2 because it's obviously for the video only. But you can do yourself a little bit of a medieval market. Now basically what I did was so obviously you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and obviously get the back with a little mark in the middle and a hello villager, got him to max level. And obviously this is a fish market. And then we also have an apple shop over here with our farmer villager. And I think this is really cool. However, it looked better if you did multiple. So you could do a meat market. You could do a fish market, an apple market, maybe a boat market. You could do so much. You could do a sword market, an armor market. I'm just giving you ideas, by the way. A flower market, a wheat market, a beetroot market. Like literally any food in the game. Even a golden apple market, like a special market. It really would be... The possibilities are endless, honestly, with this. And I think this is something you should really put in your world, especially if you're going for that medieval vibe. However, guys, if you want me to do a modern version of this, yes, I will do a modern version of this in the future. However, if you want to see a modern version where I do modern ideas only, you guys are going to have to show the support. You guys are going to have to hit that like button and hit that notify bell. Because I upload pretty decently on the channel 3 times a week. But now it's time to go on to idea number 4. And I'm not gonna lie, idea number 4 is pretty cool and rarely used. Now guys, not gonna lie, idea number 4, it's kind of a weird one, but it's a sugarcane farm. And I'm not talking just a normal sugarcane farm. A lot of the time, people don't actually use sugarcane farms. And if they do, I'm just gonna do a very quick example of what they look like, and then we'll get into the idea. For some reason, I can't find sugarcane. But basically, what they usually look like is just this random, blah, and nobody wants that, okay? That looks boring as hell. It's boring, it's shit, nobody likes it. Now this, I've made it look 10 times better than a normal sugarcane farm. Obviously I've used birch doors with a bit of a lake vibe, so I've literally turned this into like a mini island with only a couple of blocks connected to it. The reason why I've done this is because obviously we're going with the storyline vibe again. If you didn't watch my previous videos, where basically the moss is trying to, you know, eat the land. That's my storyline here. And a nice fence around so no like dirt or moss gets in. But my main storyline is so no dirt gets in. It just looks a bit more realistic. And we also got trimmed oak log around here. Honestly, just for the extra detail with the glass, obviously, because we want to see the sugarcane. Looks pretty cool. And then obviously we have these 2 mini lakes surrounding it. So basically, one lake there with a bunch of moss. Again, the moss is an extra detail that everyone should have. But guys, it is time to go on to the final idea and the best idea in the entire video. So let's just get into the last idea, number 5. The best idea of the entire video. Dun, 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 dun. It's a mini castle. Now basically this is like a starter castle that you could go with for a starter base. As honestly, this took me like 10 minutes to build. And if you get materials in an hour, yeah, it'd probably take you around an hour, let's just say. But anyway, it's pretty decently sized. Obviously got a dog here. We've got the dog. We've got some windows here. We've got a ton of storage. We also have a mini farm, so it's actually good for food. We've got a ton of lanterns with a barrel for more storage. 2 blast furnaces, 2 smokers, 2 furnaces, you know, just for smelting everything. You got your 2 beds over here, and you even got a couple of barrels, and you got your composter just for decoration. And you got a crafting table, because every house has to have a crafting table, am I right? And then you come out here, and you got yourself the main thing, the tower. Now basically this tower is really cool. Just at the front here, I went for like a bit of a Halloween vibe since it is Halloween, but you can change this up if you like. But anyway, come into here, got 2 lanterns top and bottom. Come up here and look at this view. This is actually a really cool view. You can also like use this as a watchtower if you like. And obviously you can make this way taller, but I think this height is probably perfect. It is 10 blocks high, by the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then yeah, on the 10th you go spruce like this. And then we got the mini flag as well. I went for like a blue and white flag, but your flag can be anything you like. Honestly, whatever your favorite colors are. Honestly guys, this is probably the best house of the entire world. I really recommend you building this. It's pretty unique, and honestly, it's almost like combining a house, a mini house with a castle, and you get this. So guys, that is going to be top 5 best unique ideas, by the way. These are all unique. And guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Build this on your friend's realm or a server, because they will be shocked when you build this, as these are all very unique. But guys, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.